Papa Murphy's is proud to sponsor this week's Player of the Game. For a limited time, enjoy a Papa Murphy's barbecue chicken pizza made with KC Masterpiece barbecue sauce. After the game or anytime, you can't beat the fresh ingredients and authentic flavor of a Papa Murphy's Take and Bake pizza. And you know it's baked right every time because you baked it yourself. Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton. Drop in or order online at papamurphys.com. Go Wolverines!
Natural Health Solutions offers treatments for a variety of conditions, along with nutritional counseling, chiropractic, acupuncture, and more. Treatment plans designed individually to optimize your health. Call for an appointment, 856-8181 today.
At some point, everyone is a pedestrian.
When you're driving, yield to pedestrians. Wear light clothing.
Walk on a pathway instead of the road.
Look out for pedestrians.
Avoid distractions like your phone.
Look out for pedestrians, they're everywhere. We are the Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs. We need you in our stand.
Welcome to a special presentation of WHSAA State Playoff Basketball here on 93.9 KTAK and our WYO Today YouTube page. This is Kevin Shields, your voice of the Riverton Wolverines, and welcome to the Hampton Inn & Suites pregame show as the Wolverines will be facing Thunder Basin with an estimated tip-off time of about 1:30 today. Unfortunately, this game taking place after Laramie defeated Riverton 67-54 to eliminate them from state playoff championship contention. Now the best they can do is get 5th place in the consolation game. And last night's game was dictated pretty much just by the second quarter, where Riverton only had 6 points. They've had several games in a row ever since they came off their 13-game winning streak. They're 3-4 since, and they've had many a game where they have had a quarter where the offense just wasn't flowing. Another indication of how things have gone the past 7 games is very simple, and that is shooting percentages have dropped for most of the players. Last night's player of the game, Derek DeVries, being the one lone exception, as he shot at over 50% from the field, finished with 19. But once he fouled out, that kind of eliminated Riverton's chance at a comeback. They were getting very close, but once he went out, the only other player really putting any kind of offensive production together was Parker Paxson, and Laramie able to shut them down. Now, this is going to be a bit of an upset, a bracket, if you will now, this side of the bracket. The West has not fared well except for one team, one school actually, and that being Cody High School. The Bronx and Phillies, both their girls and boys, playing in the semifinals today after Cody, the 4 seed out of the West, upset Thunder Basin Bolts in dramatic fashion. Well, not really dramatic, I should say, but in horrific, if you're a Thunder Basin fan, fashion, as Cody took the lead, never looked back, totally demolishing the Bolts 51-26. From other scores as of yesterday, Cheyenne East defeated Jackson 49-39. Campbell County Campbells defeated the Braves of Star Valley 58-55, and the other 2 games you know about. So right now, Jackson Hole is going to lose, 15 seconds left. They're going to lose to Star Valley 65-51, it looks like, depending on if they get a last-second shot off. But it does mean that Star Valley, they're going to go to the line instead on a foul there with 6.5 seconds left. It does mean that if Riverton can find a way to beat the Bolts today, we will have the rubber match tomorrow at noon. I do believe. Let's make sure I'm right. Yes, noon tomorrow here at the Ford Wyoming Center. And if Riverton wins, it will be a rubber match, rematch of the region final. Of course, Star Valley and Riverton splitting the year so far in their 2 matchups. Both of those at Star Valley. The first one regular season, Riverton winning, and then of course the the regional final last weekend, last Saturday, was at Star Valley as well, and Star Valley got the win and got the 1 seed. Yesterday in 3A boys action, let's pull that up. You had Lyman defeating Wheatland 32-17. Douglas defeating Lovell 72-42. Buffalo defeating Powell 38-35. The Bison of Buffalo hit a game-winning shot, a three-pointer, with 3 seconds left in the game when they were tied. And Worland took care of business. They're the one seed out of the West, defeating Torrington by 40, 72-32. All right, well, we've now got an end of that game, and we'll be coming up on ours here shortly. We will be right back with more of the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show right after these messages here on KTAK.
Difference between wins and losses. The same can be said about your mental health. Making a game plan to talk to your children can make a huge impact on them and help make them feel supported and listened to. The good news is, this winning game plan isn't hard to implement. All it takes is you starting the conversation and being ready to talk. If you need helpful resources and tools, you can visit FremontCountyPrevention.com.
Are you a caring person that wants to help but not sure where to go? Wyoming Senior Citizen Inc. is looking for caregivers across the state. Call 307-856-6880 to find out more information. They would like to wish all Fremont County athletes good luck this year.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Let's go, all Fremont County athletes. I, Matt Gordon from Fremont Chevy, would like to wish all teams this year good luck and bring back some championships to this county. If you need a new ride to get to and from those away games, stop down at 1401 North Federal Boulevard or call 307-851-3797 and let me help you get to the games. Your sales professional, Matt Gordon.
And welcome back to the Hampton Inn & Suites pregame show. We check the Rangers scoreboard again, this time on the girls' side. Yesterday, Douglas defeated Powell on the 3A girls' side, 68-32. Lyman defeated Torrington, 42-39. Newcastle defeated Pinedale, 54-33. And Buffalo defeated Mountain View, 66-34. They have had some of those games tip off already today in play. And on the losers bracket side, Powell defeats Torrington 35-28, so the Torrington Trailblazers are eliminated completely from the tournament. And Pinedale defeated Mountain View 51-38. Buffaloes are eliminated as well. On the 4A side for the girls, Sheridan yesterday defeated Green River 51-39. The Thunder Basin Bolts defeated Kelly Walsh 63-33. Cheyenne East 46, Star Valley 28, and Cody, the one team from the East to win boys and girls, and the only team to advance from the East in either bracket, wins 46-26 over the Campbell County Camels. On the flip side of things, today Kelly Walsh defeated Green River in an upset, 4 seed out of the West versus 2 seed out of the West. They won 52-47, so the Wolves are going home. Sorry to hear about that, Eric Pauley. And the Campbell County Camels defeated the Star Valley Braves 59-52, so they are on their way home as well. So today, here is how things match up between the Bolts and Riverton. If Riverton wins this game, they'll play tomorrow at noon. If they lose, they're on their way home, or maybe not on their way home. No unnecessary travel restrictions between Casper and Shoshone. The Thunder Basin Bolts came in as the one out of the East. And like I said, they lost very badly to Cody. That was a little bit of a shock going into the tournament. They were only 11-9 overall on the season. And if you're wondering who you've got to look out for, you look no further than number 25, Bodie Williams. He averages just under 18 points a game, 7 rebounds a game, 4 assists a game, 3 steals a game. So he is their Mr. Everything. He's shooting 41% from three-point line, and that's not a kind of a illusion like it is because of if someone had shot like 10 of them or something like that. He shot 166 three-pointers this year, and he's 41% from the arc. On the free throw line, they don't have anybody worse than 60%, with the exception of Blake Terrell, but their starters are all in the high 70s, low 80s. They're really going to push things. Of course, Laframboise in the middle, averaging a little bit over a block a game, but he also has a couple turnovers per game. So that's Thunder Basin Bolts. They're a good team. They're well coached by Coach Rory Williams. We know in the past they've been ranked number 1 in previous seasons. This was seen a bit as a rebuilding year for them, but in a rebuilding year, they won the region, and they got to stay as the 1 seed, but fell to the 4 seed Cody Bronx last night. Riverton last night, however, should have won that game if it had not been for the second quarter of only having 6. They fell by 13 in the second quarter. Guess what they were outscored by? You got it, exactly 13 points. So that kind of is what set the stage, and they're just unable to come back. Riverton, of course, did not finish as you'd kind of like to be on a hot streak, as I mentioned earlier, finishing 3-4 down the stretch after winning 13 in a row. But knowing these kids, getting a chance to get to know them, they're going to want to send these seniors out on the back of 2 victories. Of course, seniors are Nathan Hutchison, Kate Gabrielson, and Jason Vincent. And so we've got about 4 minutes and 34 seconds. We'll be right back with the Rangers' keys to the game here on KTAK.
Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now. High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, 1 voice, 1 vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help. In Lander and Riverton.
And welcome back to a special lunchtime edition of the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show. We're now going to segue into the Ranger keys of the game, and it's kind of what I said last night, not during keys, but in the game. In a consolation bracket situation for all these teams, it really comes down to which coaching staff and which group of leadership players and bench players alike can put the disappointment of not playing for the championship and still being alive for that out of their mind. Who can come out and play their basketball in their style and not let the results of last night really affect it. The good part is all 4 teams playing early today, Jackson Hole, Star Valley, Riverton, and Thunder Basin, all facing the same thing as far as getting over that mental hump. So that's going to be key number 1. And number 2, which is what we've seen those quarters lately where Riverton has disappeared for a while offensively, is do your job, but only do your job. Don't try and do more. Don't try and do extra. Don't try and turn a situation where you've got a layup into an and one. Just go up, take it. If you get fouled, you get fouled. Because as we saw last night, when frustrations were at their highest in the second quarter, we saw a lot of hanging heads, and we also saw a lot of selfish play. And then when guys would go in, they'd be looking for the and one, but they'd come away with an and none, and they'd miss their layup because they were more focused on trying to get the one free throw. So that's going to be our Ranger keys of the game. Do your job and only your job, and get things out of your head from the disappointment. We'll be right back with the Sutherland starting lineup and the tip-off here on KTAK. And welcome back to the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show. It is now time for the Sutherland's starting lineups. They've said that Riverton is going to be operating as the home team, trying to lay eyes on this. For Thunder Basin, your Sutherland starting lineup is going to be number 2, a senior, Leigh Framboise. A senior, number 11, Vetter. Number 21, senior, Howell. Number 24, a junior, Clausen, And number 25, the guy we warned you about, Bodie Williams, Bodie Williams, so coached by Rory Williams, not Roy Williams. For Riverton, coached by Coach Bo Sheets, it'll be a senior, number 0, Jason Vincent at forward. A junior, number 1, forward, junior, Derek DeVries. Number 5, playing guard, a senior, Cade Gabrielson. Number 12, a junior guard, Parker Paxson. And a senior forward, number 14, Nathan Hutchinson. We'll be right back with the tip-off here after this message on KTAK.
It's more than clocking in or collecting a paycheck. We are a network of caring professionals who want to be here, dedicated to serving our communities. We are Sage West Healthcare, our 2 campus hospitals in Riverton and Lander. We take pride in our region, our people, and our communities. Located in beautiful central Wyoming, filled with natural recreation in our own backyard. We are neighbors caring for neighbors, a community caring for its own. We are Sage West. We are recruiting the best, like you.
And welcome back to KTAK, which is time for the tip-off. Riverton is in their white with red accent, red numbers. They'll be going left or right on your radio dial. Tip is between La Framboise and DeVries. It is won by Thunder Basin. Bolts looking to work their way around, get it to Howell, who drives. He has to kick it back out. Now they're working around the horn. Really crisp passing here early on by Thunder Basin around the horn. On the left wing, Clausen has it. They're going to hand it off to Howell now. They're moving very, very quickly. Howell gets it back up top to La Framboise. He's looking to break down DeVries. He does, puts it up, good. So 2-0 in favor of Thunder Basin. Paxton's going to bring it over the timeline. He's going to look to go to his left. Gets it to Hutchison on the left wing. Hutchison going cross to the other wing to Derek DeVries on a one-handed pass. DeVries looking to drive, puts it up, and good. DeVries picking up where he left off when he fouled out last night. La Framboise now again against DeVries. They kick it out to Williams. Williams back up to La Framboise, and they swing it over to Howell. Back to now to Vetter. Vetter looking to drive in, and they're looking for any drive they can get and then giving it up. Vetter with it again, kicks it out to La Framboise over to Clausen. Clausen Gives it up and winds up with Williams. Williams looking to drive. He's going to lose control. That is a turnover. Derek DeVries with the steal. He takes it all the way up, gets a little too fancy with a spin, and misses. And we're going to have a foul, and I believe that's going to be on DeVries. If that's any indication, it's going to be tightly called today. So DeVries with his first, team first. And Thunder Basin will look to take it out and go the length of the court here with 6:32 to play in the quarter. I'm sorry I didn't get the scoreboard up. I'm trying to do everything by myself today, so bear with me a little bit. 2-2. Swinging around the horn is Thunder Basin. This seems to be what their offense is about. Swinging around the three-point line and then looking for someone to drive. Driving again, they kick out three this time on its way. No good by Williams. Paxson comes away with the rebound. Paxson looking to drive. He goes to the right wing, now brings it back up top. Gets it to DeVries. DeVries for three, good. Derek quickly with 5, and it's 5-2 in favor of Riverton. And here we go again. Thunder Basin looking to drive. Leif Rambeau's on DeVries. Nice spin move. Cannot finish it, and DeVries comes away with the rebound. Quickly getting up court to Jason Vincent. Vincent on the right wing. Now goes baseline. Puts it up, and good by Vincent. And we have a timeout on the floor by Thunder Basin. It comes with 5:32. Let's see how long it's going to be. It's a 30-second one. We'll take it with them and be right back on KTAK.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
Riverton Vision Center offers comprehensive eye health exams, highly trained staff, and a large selection of fashion eyewear and sunglasses. Dr. Frazier, Dr. Hinkle, Dr. Ballard, and Dr. Davis offer over 70 years of experience. Call Riverton Vision Center at 856-9451 to schedule an appointment today.
And welcome back to KTAK. It is 7-2 in favor of the Wolverines. 30-second timeout just called by Coach Williams of Thunder Basin. Try and settle some things down. And the Bolts will look to drive, and then they kick it back out, and they work it around the horn. Looking to drive is Williams. Williams kicking it out to Vetter. Vetter looks to drive, gets it back to Williams. Williams, they're all everything for the Bolts. He swings over to Vetter. Vetter dribbles in a little bit, now looking for the post. They get in the post. It's put up no good by Leif Rambeau. He gets his own rebound, kicks out to Howell for three. Good. 7-5 now in favor of Riverton. Coming down's Paxson, gets deep in the lane, kicks it out to Ty Sheets, who's checked in. He misses everything, and they come away with the rebound. Houck is also in. Looking to drive down, they kick it back out. Thought about a three for a second. Now driving in is Leif Rambeau. He puts it up and good, and we are now tied again. 7-7 here, 4:30 to play in the first quarter. Sheets with it on the left wing. Looking to break down his defender. Gets stuck, has to go cross court to DeVries. DeVries from the right wing drives in, shoots from 8, no good. Rebound by Thunder Basin. Thunder Basin will look to break, now slows it up. Leif Rambeau going down the right wing, puts it up for a layup and good. He hesitated there and then came down the lane, and it is 9-7 in favor of Thunder Basin. Leif Rambeau has 6 already. Gabrielson gets over the timeline, then goes to Paxson up towards top of the key. Swinging over the left side to DeVries. DeVries looking to drive in, picks up his dribble, gets his Sheets on the far right. Sheets back up top to Gabrielson, and they'll look to reset with 3:45 to play. They get to Paxson. Somehow he's wide open, but he misses, and the rebound goes to Thunder Basin. They lost track of him a little bit hard on the shot, hit the back iron, and bounced right back out. Now looking, swinging around is Thunder Basin. Bolts looking for their drive. They get it to Vetter. Vetter looking inside, but decides to go to his left to Leif Rambeau. He drives in, kicks it to number 24, puts it up and one. Number 24 being Clausen. It's 11-7. Foul is going to go against Parker Paxson. That's his first, team second. And it'll send Clausen to the line to shoot to shoot one. Drevin Monroe has now checked in as well for your Wolverines. And here comes Brody Dale as well. So you got Vincent, DeVries, Paxson, Dale, and Monroe. Clausen going line. Right now, Thunder Basin leads by 4. One shot to extend it to 5 here. Clausen's free throws on the way, and it goes off target, no good. Coming down the court slowly, DeVries with it, playing the point here on this possession. Gets to the elbow, looks to spin, goes back the other way, hands it to Monroe. Monroe into the paint, gets it out to Dale. Dale from top of the key to DeVries. DeVries is going to shoot a long 3, air ball, and it's going to go over to Thunder Basin. And our shooting woes have seemingly started back again after a decent start. Swinging around again, Thunder Basin, Williams to Vetter. Vetter looking to drive back to Williams. Williams so far held scoreless. He's guarded by Vincent now, which means that job is going to be very, very hard for both those players. Looking to drive LaFrambeau, kicks it out for a 3, airballed, but Williams gets the rebound. Williams gets out to Clausen. Clausen to Howell. Howell misses the 3, and we've got a foul on the floor. It's going to go against Thunder Basin. Foul is against, as we see Hutchison come back in. Howell is against 25. Williams, that's his first, team first of the first half. Comes with 2:29 to play in the first quarter. Schilling has checked in for Thunder Basin now. Trying to see if anybody else has. I can't notice it off the bat. Bringing it up was Paxson. He went to his left, got it to Dale. Now out to Vincent, about 35 feet away from the basket to Hutchison now on the baseline. He drives in, goes to the elbow, which he loves that shot. He leaves it short, however, and Thunder Basin with the rebound. LaFrambeau kicks out to Williams. Williams at top of the key, guarded by Vincent. He looks to break down Vincent. He finds a lane, puts it up, and good. 13-7 in favor of Thunder Basin. Paxson bringing it up. 1:49 to play in the first. Looks to drive, gets cut off, gets out to Vincent. Vincent now looking to drive, drives into the paint, puts up a hard, awkward shot, but it falls. Jason now has 4 points on the game. It's 13-9. Quickly to the other side is Thunder Basin. Bolts looking to go up top. They do to Williams. Williams looking to drive, gets it to Schilling. Schilling back to Williams. Williams looking to drive on Vincent, does, puts up an 8-footer, no good. Rebound by Drevin Monroe. We have a foul on the rebound against Thunder Basin. See who the foul's going to be as we see Gabrielson and DeVries getting ready to check back in. Foul is against 25. Williams, that's Bodie Williams' second foul of the day. He has as many fouls as he has points, team foul number 2. And that's not a good look for them. That's not really good if you are a Thunder Basin Bolt, simply because he's your everything, as we mentioned in the pregame. Best player on the team, possibly best player on the floor between these two teams. In the half court, Gabrielson has it, gets it to DeVries, slightly right of center of the top of the key, drives in, gets cut off, needs some help. Gabrielson comes and gets him. Gabrielson looking to drive, picks up his dribble at the elbow, then has to kick it back out to Vincent. Vincent looking to drive opposite elbow of Gabrielson, the far one. Turns, puts up an awkward shot, and it's good. Jason Vincent with 6, pulls Riverton within 2. 13-11 with 35 seconds left. Swinging around the horn is Thunder Basin. They get it to LaFrambeau. I wish he'd touch it less because his name's hard to say. And they look to feed it into Schilling, but the pass goes out of bounds off Schilling's left hand. So Riverton will have a chance to tie it or take the lead here. 31 seconds exactly left. Terrell checking in for Thunder Basin here for the first time. And you pretty much know that Sheets is going to call for holding it to the last shot. That's what I would expect. Paxson brings it over the timeline, slightly right of center of the court. Now goes to his right, gets it to DeVries, who gets it to Gabrielson with 16 seconds left. Gabrielson just holding the ball. He's guarded. Monroe sets a screen. He gets to break it with his dribble, the 5-second call. Gets to Hutchison on the left side with 6 seconds. Hutchison looking to drive with 5 seconds. 3 seconds, gets it to Paxson. Paxson, awkward shot, put up, no good, and that will be the end of the first quarter. After one, it is 13-11 in favor of Thunder Basin. We'll be right back with the second quarter here on KTAK.
During winter storms, it doesn't take long for roads to turn slick. Snowfall is often accompanied by high winds, and blowing and drifting snow can make it difficult to see the road. Speed limits are based on dry pavement conditions and good visibility. Be ready to reduce speed and increase following distance. Crashes are twice as likely to happen when it's slick out, and it's usually because someone is driving too fast for conditions. Remember, when there's ice and snow, take it slow. This message is brought to you by WYDOT.
Wyoming Community Bank is ready to serve you. Stop in at any one of their branches located in Riverton, Lander, and DuBois. A bank that is owned and operated by the locals of Fremont County. Wyoming Community Bank. They're here to help you.
And welcome back to KTK's coverage, lunchtime coverage of Riverton High School basketball. In the consolation bracket, Riverton and Thunder Basin facing off. After the first quarter, it is 13-11 in favor of Thunder Basin, and a leading scorer for all teams, well, tied for leading scorer, LaFrambeau of Thunder Basin and Vincent of Riverton. The two leading scorers from each team, Williams and Paxson. Paxson has 0 points, and Williams has 2 and has 2 fouls. So Riverton will start the ball off to start the second. Paxson with it up top. You've got who you would expect your starters in. Gets it to Hutchison. He drives in the paint, splits a double team, puts it up, and good. And Hutchison is now on the board, and it is 13-13. Thunder Bay looking to bring it up. Let's get the scoreboard back up here, and I'll give you that tied-up game. Swinging it around the horn is Thunder Basin, which is kind of their status quo thing. And they're going to get a turnover there on the walk. The walk by Terrell, who is in, and he's going to come out now for Vetter. So you got Vetter, LaFrambeau, trying to lay eyes on everybody here. Clausen, Howell, and you've got Williams back in. For Riverton, it's Vincent, DeVries, Gabrielson, Paxson, and Hutchison. Riverton looking to get it the lead here. DeVries gets it to Vincent. Nope. We're going to have all sorts of wildness on the floor, but Vincent came out with it. Gets it to Paxson on the right. Paxson looks to drive, goes off his foot. He almost loses it. Able to pick it back up. Now he's going to look to drive baseline. He's going to shoot an awkward shot up and no good, but that is going to be a foul against Howell. It'll be team third, and it'll send Paxson to the line for 2 free throws, looking for his first points of the afternoon. First one is on its way, and it is good, and Paxson's now on the board. Have our second lead change of the day as Riverton regains it. One more shot coming for Paxson. It's up and good. So Paxson now with 2, 15-13 in favor of Riverton. Thunder Basin bringing it down the court. They're going to look to swing it. Again, going to the left side, left baseline. Now handing it off on the left baseline to LaFrambeau. He drives into the low block, then kicks it to Howell. Howell looking to drive, gives it back to LaFrambeau, and now they swing it across. Nice passing, just a miss. Missed on the follow-up attempt, too, as they got their own board, and Riverton will come away with it, looking to extend their lead. Hutchison with it, goes behind his back, goes to the free throw line, then gets it out to Vincent. Vincent to Paxson. Paxson about 30 feet away from the basket, looking to size up his defender. He looks to make his move. Gets out to DeVries on the base, right far baseline. DeVries guarded by Williams. DeVries looking to make his move, does so. Puts it up and in and out, but then in again. DeVries 17-13. DeVries now with 7 points. Thunder Basin looking to work around the horn, and okay, that was just Clausen with a wild pass. Wasn't supposed to go very far, go about 8 feet, and totally missed the recipient, and so it goes out of bounds. They now have 4 turnovers on the day. Drevin Monroe coming in for the Wolverines, as is Eli Lucas and Ty Sheets. Eli Lucas seeing his first action of the day. Those guys will join DeVries and Paxson. Inbound is to Sheets. Paxson will look to bring it up. 5:40 to go in the half. Riverton by 4. He gets it to DeVries, who hands it right back to Paxson. Paxson looking to make a move. Gets into the paint. Puts it up. No good. I think he was looking for the foul there. Didn't get it called, and away comes Thunder Basin looking to break. Sheets on LaFrambeau. He's backing him down. Puts a shoulder into him. No call. Going either way. Gets out to Williams, who airballs a three-pointer, and Riverton comes away with the rebound. Paxson with it now on the left side as they look to break. Now they slow it up. Hands it to DeVries on the left wing. DeVries looking to drive. Does so. Goes all the way to the basket. Puts it up, and good. DeVries now with 9. And it is 19-13 Riverton. Williams brings it up. He's having an awful day so far. Guarded by Sheets, and they're going to get him with the push. And that is Bodie Williams' third. Comes with 4:51 to play in the half. And to put it, like I said in the pregame show, if you just joined us, Bodie Williams is 41% from three-point line. He shot 166 of them, so it's not a confusing fact there. He's their leading point scorer with 17.9. He only has 2 today and 3 fouls. He's also their leading rebound, leading assist, and leading steals. So Thunder Basin is going to need somebody to step up. Inside to Paxson. He drives down, puts it up, and good by Parker. And they're going to call a timeout. Thunder Basin is. With 4:36 to go in the half, it's going to be a full one. We'll be right back here on KTAK.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
And welcome back here to KTAK. It's 21-13 in favor of Riverton. In the second quarter, they have gone on a 10-0 run. Thunder Basin called timeout. They look to drive. LaFrambeau puts it up on a drive. He misses, but it's going to be a foul against DeVries. That will be his second, only the team's third. So Paxson had checked out here. Let's see who came in for him. Vincent came in for him. I'm guessing that Paxton's going to come get DeVries, keep him from getting a third here with 4:18 to go in third. LaFrambeau leaves the first one well short. So just barely drawing iron, and that's exactly what Paxton's going to do, what I just mentioned. He comes in for DeVries. So you got Lucas, Vincent, Sheets, Monroe, and Paxton in for Riverton. Second one is on its way. He misses that one too, and Vincent gets the rebound. So still holding them scoreless through the first 3 minutes and some change. Going on a 10-0 run, Riverton. Paxton getting it. He's going to look to drive. Picks up his drive, gets out to Sheets, and we're going to get a travel against Sheets and the first turnover of the day against Riverton. Checking in is Schilling now for Thunder Basin. Getting my Stars and Thunder and Sky stuff confused here. Howell brings it up. They'll look to, again, swing it around the horn, dribble it around the horn as well. Just looking for somewhere to drive. And so far, Riverton has done a good job keeping that from happening. Now they drive, kick it out to Schilling. Schilling back to Howell. Howell gets it out to Clausen. Clausen drives in, kicks it out. Going to be a 3 by Vetter. No good. He airballed it. But they get the rebound, and that was by Schilling. They kick it out, get it out to 21, who shoots a 3, and it's good by Howell. He has 6 on the day. So now breaks that 10-0 run, and it is 21-16 in favor of Riverton. Vincent with it on the right, gets up to Sheets on the top at the top of the key. Sheets tries to hand it off to Paxton, and we have turnover number 2 quickly against Riverton. We'll see Gabrielson and Hutchison come in. Sheets going to come out. He's had those 2 quick turnovers. And his dad gives him a slap on the derriere and tells him, hey, sit down, let's go over a few things. And now stands there, tells him a few things. So we've got Monroe, Paxton, Gabrielson, Vincent, and Hutchison in for Riverton. Howell with it. Howell's going to hand it off to Vetter. Vetter back to Howell. Howell's going to swing it to Williams, who's back in, and he hits for 3. And now all of a sudden it's a 2-point game. If I'm Riverton here, I'm going to look to go in on Williams. He has 3 already. Vincent to Hutchison. Hutchison with it, brings it over to the right wing. Now going back up top, looking for someone to come help him out. Gabrielson does so, gets the pass. Gabrielson looking to drive in. Instead, gets it to Paxton. Paxton's going to shoot a long 3. No good. Rebound is by Williams. Thunder Basin here looking to tie it up or take the lead. Howell with it. Howell dishes it off. They get it back to Williams. Williams guarded by Monroe. Has to give it up to Clausen. Clausen back to Williams. Williams going to hand it off to Vetter. And now they're just kind of going back and forth, almost like a weave drill. They find Williams. Now he's going to shoot a long 3, no good. Gabrielson with the rebound. Gabrielson looking to break. Thunder Basin does a good job getting back to make Riverton go into their half court. Vincent now with it, minute 53 left in the half. Hutchison has it, looked to drive, got cut off. Now hands it off to Paxton. Paxton slightly right of top of the key. Looking to drive, gets a screen, goes the opposite way, and we're going to get a hand check, looks like, against Vetter. That'll be his first, team 5th. We see Houck coming in the game now. He's going to come get Monroe. Neither team having a whole lot of fouls so far with a minute 41 to go in the first half. Really the only thing of concern for either team on the fouls is Williams with 3 already. Inbound is deep into the front court, but right before half court, Vincent skies up, gets it. He looks to drive, puts it up as he's falling, misses it, and here comes Thunder Basin. They're looking to break with a minute and a half to go. Houck, does a good job cutting that off. They start their weave. Frambeau goes into the post, fakes, dribble drives, up and good. So we are tied again, 21-21. Bringing up is Paxton. He goes to his left with a minute 10, then backs off. Paxton uses the screen from Hutchison, goes to his right, gets it to Vincent. Vincent over to the left side for Gabrielson for 3. Good! Cade Gabrielson. His first points of the night, and it's 24-21 in favor of Riverton. Looking to go inside, they get to Clausen. He puts it up, and we're going to get 2 shots. I don't know if Vincent got his hand in there or Gabrielson or Houck. It's going to be Vincent who they get. That's his first foul. Team 4th, comes with 47.2 seconds left. And I'll send Clausen to the line to shoot 2 free throws. So far today, Thunder Basin has shot no free throws. They've shot 2. I'm not keeping that stat because they'll hand it to us. They've missed both of them. This one goes in for Clausen, and it is now 22-24. Second one by Clausen is on its way. It is good. So they're 50% from the line, and it is 23-24 in favor of Riverton. 42 seconds left. Gabrielson brings it over the timeline, right at center court. Goes to his left, now comes back to his right. Gets into Paxton on slightly to the right atop the key. Paxton looking to drive, loses it, and did it go off somebody? They're going to say it did. And it'll stay with Riverton with 28.7 seconds left. Vincent will look to inbound it. And it's going to be stolen away nicely, and then Vincent's going to get called for a foul. Nicely done. He was looking to go to Gabrielson deep in the front court towards half court, but didn't get it far enough. That's Vincent's second, team fifth. And let's see who's coming in. Number 25, Williams, is coming back in for Thunder Basin. They'll look to take the lead here at half. 23 seconds left. Bringing it over the top of the key, over the timeline, excuse me. LaFrambeau looking to drive, makes a nice move, puts it up and good. And they now have the lead, 24-23, 11 seconds left, or 25-24, excuse me. Paxton Brian gets it, Gabrielson with 7 seconds, 6 seconds. They swing it to Vincent. Vincent for three, no good. Paxton gets the rebound, puts it back up, no good. And we have a foul on the floor as time expires. Let's see who it's going to be against, though. And they're going to have to do some stuff with time. It's going to be Riverton foul against Hutchinson. That's his first, team sixth. So I don't know what they're going to do about time here. They're going to say that is the half. So at half, it is 25-24. Thunder Basin Bolts over the Riverton Wolverines. We'll be right back with the Central Wyoming College halftime show right after these messages on KTAK.
Central Wyoming College now offers Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Education and Organizational Management and Leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees.
When you purchase your car, do you know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
Snyder Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
And welcome back to the Central Wyoming College halftime show here on KTAK. In this consolation game, not technically labeled that, but in the chance to get to it, Thunder Basin leads 25-24 over Riverton at half. We've had 3 lead changes overall. On the day here on the Central Wyoming College halftime show, for Thunder Basin, LaFrambeau leads all scorers with 10. Howell has 6, Clausen with 4, Williams with 5. In the first half, LaFrambeau is shooting, Thunder Basin is shooting 47.6% from the field, 33.3% from three-pointer, but only 40% from the free throw line. And the big concern for them is Bodie Williams, averages right at 18 points a game this season, has 3 fouls already and only 5 points. For Riverton, the leading scorer is Derek DeVries with 9, Vincent clocks in with 6, Paxton with 4, Gabrielson with 3, and Hutchinson with 2. On the day so far, Riverton is shooting a very respectable 45.5% from the field. From three-point land, however, they're only 28.6. They've knocked down both of their free throws. For rebounding, Riverton has 10 total rebounds. They're getting out rebounded by 5. Thunder Basin with 15. They're also getting out on the offensive boards. They're getting out rebounded 4-1. Defensive, they're getting out rebounded 11-9. Assists, Riverton only with 1, that by Vincent. Thunder Basin with 4. Turnovers is pretty close to even. 5 turnovers by Thunder Basin, 3 by Riverton. Riverton does have one. Both teams do have 1 steal apiece. In the first quarter, it was 13-11. Thunder Basin added 12 in the second quarter, Riverton 13, and that's where you have your 1-point difference. Looking at the largest lead of the day here on the Central Wyoming College halftime show was 8 points held by Riverton when it was 21-13 before the Bolts answered with a 12-3 run. Kind of mimics answering the run earlier in the second quarter, that Riverton started out with 10-0. There have been 4 lead changes on the day, and there have been 4 ties. So we want to thank Central Wyoming College for the halftime show sponsorship for great education at an affordable price. Check out cwc.edu today. We'll be right back with the second half here on KTAK.
Some winter we're having. 1 minute sunshine, the next 30 below. Then ice dams, broken pipes, and indoor flooding. You got water where you don't want it? Blowdorn Lumber has your back with sump pumps, discharge hoses, and big fans to dry it all out. After you shut the water off, get dried out with help from the crew at Blowdorn Lumber in Riverton. They have what you need to get your life back to normal. And that's a good thing, because we have a lot of winter left to go. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Why should you choose Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care? In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth appointment, call 332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth, they're putting your health first every time. From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
Hometown Freedom Healthcare, making healthcare great. Providing coverage in family medicine, women's health, pediatrics, and mental health. Meet providers Tara Blumenshine, Adina Vasco, and Jessica Rodriguez. Come see us at Hometown Freedom Healthcare, locally owned, 463-0541.
Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Worland, Basin, Powell, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, deconditioned, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org. Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
From the field to the court, to the pool, and beyond. Fremont County athletes give their blood, sweat, and tears for their teammates and community. Why compromise that with alcohol or marijuana? Help your athlete make the most of their playing time by avoiding the dangers and impact that substance use can have on their performance and future. For more resources and information, visit FremontCountyPrevention.com.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
And welcome back to WYO Today's coverage of Riverton High School basketball here on 93.9 KTAK. We're about 15 seconds from the start of the second half. Thunder Basin leads 25-24. This is an elimination game from the entire tournament. Winner will go on to play tomorrow at noon here at the Ford Wyoming Center. Loser will go home. And that is if the road will allow it. The road between, at least for us, if we happen to lose this game, is no unnecessary travel, slush being blown all across the road. We've had 50-mile-per-hour gusts here. But starting the second half, it'll be Thunder Basin with the basketball. They're going now left to right. They're in black with blue numbering. Kind of like the alternate unis for Duke Blue Devils. They've got it up top now with Williams. Williams hands it off to LaFrambeau. They're going to shoot a three is Howell as they kick it out, and he is going to be no good. Quickly up the court is Hutchison. Hutchison, Paxson, Vincent, DeVries, and Gabrielson, of course, your starters here in the second half. And they're going to turn it right over on a pass by Hutchison, and we get a foul. That is the fourth turnover of the day. Now both teams with four. And that foul is going against Jason Vincent. That's his third. Team first of the second half. Comes with 7:17 to play in the third quarter. So far, Sheets hasn't tabbed anybody on his bench, so maybe he's going to leave who's out there. He is. Inbound is off the side, on the side, and rebound into the backcourt. Now they bring it up to Thunder Basin. Clausen with it. He's going to hand it off to Vetter. Vetter to Williams. Williams kicks it outside, looking to drive his Clausen. And let's see here. We've got a foul on the floor on Clausen's drive. That is going to go against Vincent. That's his fourth. And maybe we should have gotten him out here. So we'll see Drevin Monroe quickly get off the bench. And Vincent, the senior, is going to have to sit for a while in what could be his last game for the Riverton Wolverines. Excuse me, they have corrected the foul call. They're putting it on Gabrielson. Shot is put up by LaFrambeau, and it is good. He has 2 in the second half. He has 12 overall, and it's 27-24. Quickly in the front court, Riverton gets the ball stolen. Turnover number 5. Thunder Basin swinging around the horn. They're looking for those driving lanes as we've seen all day. Howell looks to drive. He loses his balance, and they're going to turn the ball over. That'll be turnover number 5 against them. Gabrielson come away with it. Just lost it maybe on a wet spot. Couldn't tell. Gets it to Paxton. Does Gabrielson. He shoots a 3. No good. And on the rebound, we have yet another foul against Riverton. This one's going against Monroe. It's his first, but it's team's third of the second half, and Riverton trails by 3. We do not need a third quarter that mirrors the one at the regional final. Swing it to the upper post, the LaFrambeau. He gets inside to Williams. Williams has to come back out, gets to Clausen. Clausen for three, no good. But they get the rebound. Vetter does force Thunder Basin. Looking to drive LaFrambeau. He's cut off, puts his shoulder into Hutchison, but they're going to get, I can't tell if they got a foul or a walk because they're blocking the side. It's going to be a foul. Gets number 22, gets number 2, LaFrambeau. It'll be his first, team first of the second half. 5:58 to go in the third. We're seeing Sheets and Hauk come in. Hauk is going to come in and get Monroe, and Sheets is going to come and get Cade Gabrielson. Sheets inbounds to Paxson. A little bit of a threat of a token press there by Thunder Basin, but they quickly fall back in the half-court defense. Paxson looking to drive down the middle. He does. Goes to put it up. No good, but they're going to say he was fouled on the drive attempt. Let's see who that's going to go against. That might be a quick one against number 2. Nope, they're going to say it's against 11. That's Vetter. That's his second, team second of the second half. Hutchison looking to inbound, and again, they don't throw it up high enough, and it got tipped by someone from Thunder Basin on the baseline. Luckily, this time it goes off the side and out of bounds, so it'll still be Riverton basketball. Inbound by DeVries to Sheets on the left wing. Sheets goes to the top of the key, now looking to drive. Drives down, puts up a highly contested shot. DeVries with the rebound decided not to come down with it and put it up, and it was very awkward. He missed the offensive rebound putback as well. He could have came straight down, no. Thunder Basin swinging it. Now they go into the post. They get to Clausen. He puts it up and good. 29-24 in favor of Thunder Basin. They've opened up a 5-point lead. DeVries off the screen is going to shoot a three. No good. Rebound by Hutchison. Gets it to Paxson. Paxson for three. No good. Rebound by Sheets. Swings it to DeVries up top. DeVries looks to drive. Goes all the way to the hole. Puts it up and in. He now has 11. That's his first 2 of the second half. Cuts the lead to 3 points. 26-29 in favor of Thunder Basin. Basin gets it to Clausen. Clausen hands it off to Howell. Howell gets it to Vetter. Vetter back over to Howell on the right wing. Looking inside, Clausen kicks it out to Williams. Williams is guarded by Sheets. Williams looks to drive in, puts up a short shot. No good. DeVries with the rebound. DeVries looking to push things. Thunder Basin getting back kind of quick. He tries to drive in, then stops from about 20 feet, just shy of three-point line, and he misses. Bringing it up is LaFrambeau, and we're going to get a hand check foul here. I think probably against Hauk. If it's no, it's against DeVries. That's his third. Team fourth, and they've got 4 already with 4:20 to go in the third. Gabrielson, Drevin Monroe, and Eli Lucas coming in for DeVries, Sheets, and Hutchison. So looking to inbound, they get it to Williams. Williams to Vetter. Vetter's top of the key, throws it to his left to LaFrambeau. Gets it to Schilling at top of the key. Back over to Howell. Howell to Williams. Williams guarded by Lucas. He loses control. He falls to the ground, and we're going to have, they're going to give him a timeout. That was really, really quick. Probably a 30-second with 4:02 to play in the third. It is 29-26 in favor of Thunder Basin. We'll be right back in 30 seconds right here on KTAK.
Papa Murphy's is proud to sponsor this week's Player of the Game. For a limited time, enjoy a Papa Murphy's barbecue chicken pizza made with KC Masterpiece barbecue sauce. After the game or anytime, you can't beat the fresh ingredients and authentic flavor of a Papa Murphy's Take and Bake pizza. And you know it's baked right every time because you baked it yourself. Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton. Drop in or order online at papamurphys.com. Go Wolverines!
And welcome back to KTAK after 30-second timeout by Coach Williams of Thunder Basin. They'll start with the ball here and inbound it with 4 minutes to go in the third. And they lead by 3, swinging around the horn. Now they're looking inside. Hauk's going to get it, and they're going to get a foul on somebody. Now they're calling it really, really tight here. Foul is going against Monroe. That's his second, team 5th here in the third. Shot is missed. Rebound by Williams. Williams kicks it out to Howell. Howell for three. No good. Lucas comes away with the rebound for Riverton. He'll look to take it all the way up by himself. Crosses the timeline. Hands it to Paxson. Paxson on the left wing looking to drive. Does so. Puts up an 8-footer. Up and good. Actually, nope. There was a foul on the floor beforehand. Fouls against number 11, Vetter. That's his third, team third. And so it'll be an inbound, no shot. They're calling it really tight here in the second half. Inbound is to Monroe. Monroe looking to back down. Has it and tried a little pass to Houck. A little bounce pass in the paint. You've heard me rail on those before, especially during the girls' games, and it's a turnover. Looking to drive in. LaFrambeau gets it to Schilling, who's now checked in for Thunder Basin. To Howell. Back out to Williams. Williams cross court to LaFrambeau. And I'm probably butchering his name. I do apologize, but that's how we were told to say it. Don't know if they were in the know or not. A lot of people down here on Media Row. Looking to drive is LaFrambeau. He puts up a 4-footer. No good. Rebound by Paxson. 2:58 to play in the third. Wolverines trailed the Bolts by 3. Paxson with it now, looking to bring it in. And we just had some extra lights come on, and we're going to get a foul here. It's going to go against number 20. That's against Schilling. That's his first. Team fourth. So it'll be inbound again. Way away from the basket, just tightly called. Paxson gets the inbound. He's on the right wing. He's going to step into a three. Leaves it short. No good. And Williams comes away with the rebound for Thunder Basin. Thunder Basin bringing it in the half court, looking to set things up. This has been just an ugly third period. 6 total points have been scored. 2 by Riverton, 4 by Thunder Basin. Looking inside, they get it into Clausen. He has to kick it out. Hutchinson almost with the steal, and we're going to have, what are we going to have here? Oh, they stepped at Thunder Basin. They're going to call stepped on the line. It was right there on the far sideline. It'll be a turnover. That's their 6. Riverton also with 6. And nobody scoring anything in this half so far. Paxson brings it up. Looking to drive. Gets cut off, so he picks up his dribble. Has to get someone to pass to. Gabrielson goes over, bails him out. Gabrielson now bringing it towards his left towards top of the key. Gabrielson looking to go to Hutchinson on the baseline. Hutchinson drives. Goes to Monroe after he got caught under the basket. Monroe from the high post kicks it out to Paxson. Paxson on the left wing. Looks to use the screen by Monroe. Drives in, gets it to Gabrielson. Gabrielson now driving in, gets to the paint. Has to pick up his dribble, gets out to Paxson. Minute 44 to go in the third. Paxson drives, puts a wild one up, and good. Paxson now with 6, and it is 29-28 Thunder Basin. They quickly get up, and we get a travel. That's going to go against Vetter. He tried to fake moving and lifted his pivot foot. So it'll go over to Riverton now, 29-28. Both teams have scored 4 in 6 minutes and 28 seconds. It's been ugly in this quarter. Sheets with it. Riverton with a chance to take the lead. Sheets gets it to Lucas on the right. Lucas should have been called for a push-off, but they don't call it. He extended the arm all the way out. Hutchinson with it now. Hutchinson stops from 17, puts it up. Air ball, no good. Thunder Basin with the rebound with 1:10 to go in the quarter. They bring it up. LaFrambeau looks to drive, shoots from 8, puts it up, and good. Back out to the three-point game. 31-28 Thunder Basin. Quickly up the court. They get Hutchinson. Hutchinson looks to drive, goes to the elbow that he loves, leaves it short. Monroe looking to save it from going out of bounds. He does, but unfortunately it goes on a turnover. Or not turnover, it goes right to the other team. Just not a good shot by Hutchinson. And now they're looking to get it past a 1-point possession game with 38 seconds left. Williams looking to drive. He gets stopped. Has to kick it out to Vetter. They swing it around. Let's see who's in here. Terrell is in the game now. They get to Williams for 3. No good. He can't buy anything today. He only has 5 on the day. And it goes out of bounds. So it'll be Riverton basketball with 24.7 seconds left. Paxson coming back in. He will join Gabrielson, Sheets, Lucas, and Hutchison. See here, Thunder Basin making a last-second substitution. They're going to get Schilling in the game, back in the game. and Williams out. Makes sense. Williams has 3 fouls. Don't want to get him his 4th. He's played well as far as not getting his 4th foul, but he has 5 points on the day. He's 13 off his average. He has none in the second half. Well, not a lot of people do have many in the second half so far. 15 seconds left. Paxson brought it over the timeline. He's on the right side of half court, and he's looking to make his move now with 7 seconds. Comes in, stops, puts up a shot. Good. Paxson makes it 30-31, and it's going to go out of bounds. Turnover on the inbounds over to Riverton. So that's turnover number 8, and Sheets with 1.3 seconds left is going to call a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him here in the third. Be right back on KTAK.
Natural Health Solutions offers treatments for a variety of conditions, along with nutritional counseling, chiropractic, acupuncture, and more. Treatment plans designed individually to optimize your health. Call for an appointment, 856-8181 today.
At some point, everyone is a pedestrian.
When you're driving, yield to pedestrians.
Wear light clothing. Walk on a pathway instead of the road.
Look out for pedestrians.
Avoid distractions like your phone.
Look out for pedestrians, they're everywhere. We are the Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs. We need you in our stands.
And welcome back to KTAK's coverage of Riverton High School basketball. We are in the consolation bracket after falling last night to Laramie. It's 1.3 seconds left in the third quarter, and it's 31-30 Thunder Basin. Paxson hit a shot with 4 seconds left, and then just sloppily Thunder Basin turned it over, threw it out of bounds. So looking to try to take the lead. Lucas gets inbound to Gabrielson. Gabrielson turns, fires, no good. So that'll take us to the fourth quarter. It is 31-30 in favor of Thunder Basin. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter here on KTAK.
The difference between wins and losses. The same can be said about your mental health. Making a game plan to talk to your children can make a huge impact on them and help make them feel supported and listened to. The good news is, this winning game plan isn't hard to implement. All it takes is you starting the conversation and being ready to talk. If you need helpful resources and tools, you can visit FremontCountyPrevention.com.
Are you a caring person that wants to help but not sure where to go? Wyoming Senior Citizen Inc. is looking for caregivers across the state. Call 307-856-6880 to find out more information. They would like to wish all Fremont County athletes good luck this year.
And welcome back to KTAK's coverage of Riverton High School basketball. We enter the fourth after what may have been one of the ugliest third quarters I have ever seen, quite honestly. 6 points scored by both. And part of it is, you're still, as I said in the Ranger Keys of the game, you got to move on and you got to play this game. But there's going to be some disappointment. There just is, especially by these two teams. 2 out of the West. Riverton won the West regular season. And then, of course, Thunder Basin getting the first in the regional. So, of course, they're going to be a little bit down. But also, they're going to be less likely to fight through the legs that are tired here on the second day after having played just last night. Thunder Basin's game finished about 11 o'clock, so there you go. Inbound is by Riverton to start the fourth quarter. They trail by 1. 6 points scored by both teams in the third, so we still 1 point game. Paxson looking to drive in the paint, gets out to Hutchinson. Hutchinson thinks about a three. He's way off target, though. You can tell there, and the rebound is going to go out of bounds and over to Thunder Basin. So Thunder Basin will look to extend their lead right now. The leading scorer for everybody right now is La Frambeau. He has 10 on the day. On the year, he averages 11.8, so he's right on target. What Thunder Basin is missing is Williams, who averages 18. He has the ball now, shoots from 15. He misses again. He also has 3 fouls, and rebound is by Riverton. Shot from the free throw line. DeVries, chance to make the 5th lead change of the day. DeVries going to the left. He's now on the left wing, looking to break down Clausen. Looks to drive baseline, gets stopped, now into the paint. Turns around, gets blocked. You could kind of tell in DeVries' eyes that he was shooting that no matter what. Didn't matter what anybody else did. LaFrambeau brings it into the paint, looks to put it up, does so. Nice spin move by him, and he now has 16, and it's 33-30, Thunder Basin. Paxson brings it over the timeline. We have 6:52 to play in the third. Paxson with it, gets it to DeVries. DeVries to Gabrielson, back to DeVries. DeVries picks up his dribble, gets it over to Gabrielson. Gabrielson thought about three, got him up in the air, looks to drive, and he passes it badly, and it's turnover number 7 for Riverton with 6.5 to go. LaFrambeau bringing it up, looking to drive. He's looking to take over. DeVries rejects him, but we're going to get a foul here. I think that's going to go against Derek DeVries. No, it's going to go against Hutchison. That's his second. And it will be the team's 6th of the half. And you'll see in LaFrambeau, they're going to say it was a shooting foul. I thought the whistle was on the floor before DeVries blocked the shot. LaFrambeau doesn't have a free throw attempt today. In fact, first one's up and good by LaFrambeau. That's their first points of the second half. Actually, no, it's not. He already had a dribble drive, so there we go. I put it in the third quarter. 34-30, 6:24 to go. Second one is on its way. In and out, no good. So 4-point lead, rebound by Vincent. You've got your starters still in for Riverton. Vincent to Paxson. Paxson had an open look at three, thought better of it, uses the screen by DeVries and shoots it. He leaves it short, unfortunately. Rebound is by Thunder Basin, and Thunder Basin definitely has the better crowd support here today. I think mainly because of the cheerleaders and the band being kind of a mock student section. Riverton with only the cheerleaders here, and they have nobody to really stand in front of. Big building, not a lot of crowd here for the early games, except for parents and friends and stuff like that. So LaFrambeau has it. He's going to shoot a three, and he's good. He is owning the second half at this point, and it's now 37-30 with 5.5 to go. Paxson to DeVries. DeVries right up top of the key. He looks to drive. He turns, spins, puts it up. Good, and one. Nice job by Derek there. His 4th point of the second half, and it will be an and one situation. He has 13 on the day. So 32, and he misses the free throw. So remains 5-point lead now, 37-32. LaFrambeau being guarded by Vincent, gives it up. Back to him. He gets it over to Howell. Howell goes over to Clausen. Clausen to, I can't see the number, I think Williams. Stolen away now by Riverton, though. DeVries with a steal, gets it to Hutchison. He puts it up. Oh, just can't convert it as he was hacked. He had to get a little acrobatic, but I'll give him this. He went up for the 2, which y'all heard me saying last night. He didn't anticipate the foul. He went up for the 2. When he heard the whistle with the body colliding with him, his arm came down, but he still found a way to get a shot up to try and get the and one opportunity. Nathan will go to the line shooting 2. He misses the first, though. Drevin Monroe looking to check back in. I don't know who he's going to get. It may be that he's coming in to get the free throw shooter. It does look that way now. Second one is up and good. Hutchinson with 3 on the day, and it's 33-37. 4-point game, and we have a timeout by Riverton. It looks to be a full one. It comes with 4:59 to go in the half. We'll take it with them and be right back on KTAK.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Let's go, all Fremont County athletes. I, Matt Gordon from Fremont Chevy, would like to wish all teams this year good luck and bring back some championships to this county. If you need a new ride to get to and from those away games, stop down at 1401 North Federal Boulevard or call 307-851-3797 and let me help you get to the games. Your sales professional, Matt Gordon.
And welcome back to KTAK's afternoon coverage of Riverton High School basketball with a 4:59 to play in the ball game, in regulation, I should say. It's 37-33 in favor of Thunder Basin. The second half so far has been pretty ugly for both teams. Not a lot of points being scored. You can tell legs are a little bit shot. But out of that timeout, it is Thunder Basin ball. They look inside. Now kick it out to Williams. Getting it over to Howell. Howell guarded by Paxton. Back to Williams, who's guarded by Gabrielson. Looking to make a move against him. Drives down, has to kick it out. LaFrambeau. Vetter air balls everything. And it will go over to Riverton, trailing by 4.5 to go. Looking to send the seniors out with not only a win today, but to get to tomorrow. Tomorrow, if Riverton wins, it will be a rematch and a rubber match against Star Valley. Paxton gets it to DeVries. DeVries drives in, puts it up. No good off the board. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up, and he's fouled. I do apologize. I should have put the fourth quarter up. I had it still in the third. Let's get that changed. LaFramboise is what they're saying his name is, so we'll do that from now on. It's team fifth. It's his second. It'll send DeVries to the line. He has not made a free throw today. I'm not sure he shot one. He hits the rim, then the backboard, then the rim again, and no good. So I can hear my wife, who's listening over at Fremont County Therapy, going, you got to hit your free throws. DeVries' second one, missed that one. Vincent almost with the rebound, but it is taken away by Thunder Basin. Cannot miss free throws. Bring up LaFrambeau, gets it to Williams. Williams, top of the key, but about 8 feet away from the top of the key. Hands it to Howell. Howell to LaFrambeau. He's guarded now by DeVries, and we have a foul. Wow, late whistle, way away from the ball. They're going to call a hold, I'm guessing, on Monroe. That's his third. It'll be team seventh. It'll send Clausen to the line, shooting 1-1. That was weird. He does have 2 free throws on the day. 6 points overall for Clausen. So it'll be 1-1 here. 4-point game currently. First one on its way is good. It's 38-33. 3:55 to go. Clausen now has the ball. Clausen's going to shoot his second one. It's on the way. It's good. So 39-33, 6-point game. Still only a 2-possession game. Potentially 3. Paxton looking to drive, gets cut off, gets it to DeVries on the baseline. Inside to Gabrielson. Gabrielson into Monroe. Monroe puts it up nicely off the glass and good. His first 2 points of the night, and it's 35-39. Bring it up. Williams gets it to Howell. Howell to Vetter. Vetter looking inside, then goes to Howell on his right. Now to Williams. Williams looking to drive. He runs over Monroe, and that's a charge. And that'll be Williams' 4th foul. It will be team 6. Actually, they're going to say team 7, so we'll go ahead and do it. I happen to maybe miss that one. Really doesn't matter. Next one, they'd be shooting 1-1 anyway, either which way. They wouldn't have been shooting on this one, it being a player control foul. 39-35, DeVries brings it over with 3:14 over the timeline to Paxton. Paxton on the right wing, he's looking to drive. Drives all the way to the bucket, puts it up, no good, but he will get 2 shots. They're going to call that foul, I think, on Clausen, but nope, they're going to call it on Howell maybe? Howell, yes. Howell gets the foul, that's his second. It's team 8 now. No, excuse me. Team 9 is what they're saying now. So we'll go ahead. That does matter. I didn't see it earlier. Paxton, of course, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, shooting 84% on the season. Puts the first one up, and it's good. So it's now 36-39. Puts the second one up, and it's good. Makes it a 2-point game. 30-second timeout by Riverton with 3:08. We'll take it with them real quick. Riverton trails by 2, 39-37 here in the fourth. We'll be right back on KTAK.
Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
And welcome back, 39-37 here on KTAK. Thunder Basin with the lead of 2 in a second half that has not been an offensive. It's been an offensive struggle, but it hasn't been an offensive matchup. Reminder, it was 25-24 when we went to half, and it's only 39-37 now with only 3 minutes left in the fourth. Extending the half-court defense is Riverton. Williams has it way away from the basket. They're looking to put pressure is Riverton on every single possession in the half court, no matter who it is. They're running that weave now. Williams to Laframbeau. Laframbeau let's drive, gets out to Williams. 2:38 to play. Gets it to Howell. Howell to Vetter. Vetter to Williams. Williams looking to drive in, kicks it out to Vetter. Back to Williams. Williams gets over to Laframboise. Laframboise guarded by Monroe. 2:20 to go. 2-point game. He looks to drive, puts it up. He's blocked, and they're going to call a foul. Oh, Lordy. Okay. I enjoyed the first half much better, not just because of the offensive output, but because they were not calling it as tight as they are now. Paxton with his second. That's the team 8th. It'll be 2 shots for Laframboise, and Laframboise made one free throw, his only free throw on an and one earlier. Missed one. He puts the first one up and leaves it way short. Just barely drew front iron with 2:16 to go in the fourth. You're definitely seeing some shoddy legs here out of these two teams because they were the 2 late games, and now they're playing in the 2 early games. Second one on its way is good by Laframboise, and it makes it 40-37 in favor of Thunder Basin. Bring it over the timeline is Gabrielson. Gabrielson has it to Paxton on the right wing. 2:07 to go. Paxton looking to drive. Drives down, gets cut off. Goes up towards free throw line. Now dribbles it out. Gets it to DeVries. DeVries bringing across the top of the key. DeVries looking to drive. Shoots a fadeaway. No good, but a foul. And I don't know if they fouled him. They've gotten really tight here with the calls. Foul is going against Clausen. That will be his first. It'll be the team 10th, so double bonus the rest of the way out. But now Derek DeVries, can you listen to my wife Courtney Shields, and you got to hit your free throws. First one on his way, good. Of course, he went 0 for 2 on his missed his last 2, but he hits this one to pull within 2, 40-38. Second one will be on its way here momentarily. Minute 54, second one on its way, good. Hit that one, a 1-point game, and we got a timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout by Riverton comes with minute 54 to go. We'll take it with them and be right back here on KTAK.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
All right, welcome back to KTAK's coverage of Riverton High School basketball. Minute 54 to go in this ball game in the consolation rounds. Thunder Basin leads the Wolverines 40-39. Bringing it up is Thunder Basin out of 30-second timeout by Sheets. They have it over to Howell. Howell on the right wing gets up top to Williams, who's done nothing today. Gets to Clausen, back to Williams. Now they get it over to Vetter. Vetter looking to drive, puts it up, good. That's his first 2 points of the day, and they come at a very critical time to give the lead to 3. Going all the way is Hutchison off a pass, puts it up, and quickly gets them right back to a 3-point game at 41-42. Riverton trailing. That was just sloppy defense by Thunder Basin not getting back. Williams looks to drive, and he's going to get fouled, or did it go out of bounds? Nope, they're going to say a foul against Vincent, and that'll be his 4th as they waved off one earlier. So, but it is the team 9th, I do believe. It is the team 9th, so we'll send Williams to the line. He has not shot free throws as far as I can tell today. I'm only keeping track of the points so I can give them during the game because they give a stat sheet. Free throws on the way. It's no good. Riverton trailing by 1. Chance to take the lead here for the first time in the second half. DeVries with it. Minute 03, minute 02. 1 minute to play. DeVries to Paxson on the right wing. Paxson looking to make a move. Now backs up. 54 seconds left. Paxson looking to drive, and they're going to get a little cheap foul. And nope, they're going to go. Yep, the Thunder Basin fans, I think, were thinking it was a shove. It was a hand check. It's against Lafayette Boyce. And it'll send Parker Paxson to the line to shoot 2. So couldn't tell what they're calling because the official. And now we have a technical foul. I think. Or no, we don't. She whistled something and pointed at the coach for Thunder Basin. Whistled, so I don't know what that whistle was for, but Parker's got 2 shots. First one up and good. It is tied at 42-42. Second one will give him the lead with 52.5 seconds left if he can hit it. I'm trying to figure out what the whistle was and the pointing at the coach. Maybe just a warning. Second one is up and good. Riverton has their first lead of the second half. Comes with under a minute to play. 43-42. Williams bringing it up. 45 seconds left. He looks to drive. He almost got tied up by Paxson. Looking to drive Clausen. They're a little bit out of control here. They finally get back out to Williams. Get control. He shoots a 3. Air ball. It lands out of bounds, and it will go over to Riverton with 35.3 seconds left. Vincent telling Gabrielson, I'm throwing this ball in here. This is the play. Vincent, take a breath. He's very excited right now. Timeout by Thunder Basin. Let's see what kind it's going to be. We'll take it with him. It's going to be a full timeout. Comes with 35.3 seconds left. Riverton is taking the lead, their first lead since the second quarter. They lead 43-42. We'll be right back on KTAK.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help. In Lander and Riverton.
All right, welcome back. 43-42 air ball by Thunder Basin means that Riverton will inbound it. They get to Vincent, now to Paxson. 33 seconds left. They lead by 1. Paxson, the unpressable one, coming back out. First time I've seen that look in his eyes since last year. He drives in, and, of course, they've got to foul him. Foul is going to go against number 21, Howell. It's his 3rd. Team is over the limit. So Parker is going to line, shooting 2. All his points in the 4th quarter came off free throws. First one is on its way. Good. Paxson gives them a 2-point lead. Chance here to at least extend it to where they can only tie it, barring the unthinkable of a foul and a 3-point shot. Second one by Paxson is up, and it rims out. No good. 2-point game. Vincent guarding heavily on Williams. 25 seconds to go. Williams looking to make a move, and we're going to get a what? I did not see a foul there. It's going against, it looks, Vincent. Oh, they're calling it tight. Vincent, that is his 5th. So Jason Vincent will now have to watch and see how things go here with 22.5 seconds left and potentially his last game of his career here at Riverton. Gives 5s to everybody on the bench. He's done not even admirable, ungodly defensive effort. Just incredible against Williams. The free throw, first one's off target and no good. Shooting the free throws is, I'm trying to lay an eye on a number, looks to be number 20, Schilling, I do believe. Derek DeVries is blocking me. We're right at half court. Second one on its way is good. Schilling hits, and it's 44-43. Inbound, and we're going to get a foul quickly. I think Derek is going to go to the line here. He was fouled immediately. Foul is going against 24. That's Clausen. That's only his 2nd. And DeVries will have a chance to get it up to a 3-point lead here. 44-43. Riverton not putting anybody down on the block. First one is on its way. Good! Derek rolled that one in. Second one, a huge one. An absolutely huge one, especially how they're calling this game, because you could get a foul just for breathing on someone. Second one on its way and good. Clutch free throw shooting by DeVries, 46-43. Thunder Basin brings up, Williams going to take the 3. He airballs it and it goes out of bounds over to Riverton with 10.4 seconds left. Just not Williams' day. Again, averaging 18 points on the season. Their leading rebounder, leading assist, leading steal, leading scorer has 5 points in the game, all in the first half. Has not scored in the second half. Hutchinson looking to inbound. This will be critical. Gets into DeVries with 10 seconds left. He can sprint up a little bit. Gets into Gabrielson with 6 seconds left, and they finally foul. 3-point lead, 1 of 2 will pretty much end this game. Foul is against 21. That's Howell. That's his 4th. And Gabrielson will have a chance here with 5.6 seconds left to put this game away and set up a very interesting rematch with Star Valley. First one's way is good. Gabrielson with his 4th point of the day pretty much seals it. The second one should just be for gravy. Mind you, this is a team. Riverton trailed the entire second half until 2 minutes go. Second one up and on its way, good. 48-43, 5.6 seconds left. They inbound at 3 seconds left. They shoot from half court, no good. 1 second left. DeVries with a rebound, and that's the ball game. Riverton coming from behind to win 48-43 here at the Ford Wyoming Center. We will be right back with the Click It or Ticket post-game show to line out what this means and what will happen tomorrow. We'll be right back on KTAK.
It's more than clocking in or collecting a paycheck. We are a network of caring professionals who want to be here, dedicated to serving our communities. We are Sage West Healthcare, our 2 campus hospitals in Riverton and Lander. We take pride in our region, our people, and our communities. Located in beautiful central Wyoming, filled with natural recreation in our own backyard. We are neighbors caring for neighbors, a community caring for its own. We are Sage West. We are recruiting the best, like you.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
Riverton Vision Center offers comprehensive eye health exams, highly trained staff, and a large selection of fashion eyewear and sunglasses. Dr. Frazier, Dr. Hinkle, Dr. Ballard, and Dr. Davis offer over 70 years of experience. Call Riverton Vision Center at 856-9451 to schedule an appointment today.
During winter storms, it doesn't take long for roads to turn slick. Snowfall is often accompanied by high winds, and blowing and drifting snow can make it difficult to see the road. Speed limits are based on dry pavement conditions and good visibility. Be ready to reduce speed and increase following distance. Crashes are twice as likely to happen when it's slick out, and it's usually because someone is driving too fast for conditions. Remember, when there's ice and snow, take it slow. This message is brought to you by WYDOT.
Wyoming Community Bank is ready to serve you. Stop in at any one of their branches located in Riverton, Lander, and DuBois. A bank that is owned and operated by the locals of Fremont County. Wyoming Community Bank. They're here to help you.
And welcome back to the Click It or Ticket postgame show. I'm being joined by Coach Sheets. Coach Sheets, heck of a win today to come back with 2 minutes left in the game. Oh, let's let him get his headset on. 2 minutes left in the game, kind of trailing the whole second half.
Yep.
And then just sticking with it. We said pregame, I just want to see if we were right, that one of the keys to our game was whichever team in the consolation bracket was able to get their kids to forget about last night and play basketball. Yep. And it seemed like y'all were able to do that.
Yeah, credit Thunder Basin. They're a good team. They've been, state champions last year. They won their region. They're a solid team. They could have, just like we feel, we could be playing tomorrow night just easily, and I think they feel that same way. So you're exactly right. In these games where your heart's broken a little bit the night before, it always takes you the full night to kind of get over it. But then the next day's a new day, right? And you get a chance to play a great game in a great venue against a solid team. You got to take advantage of it.
And the defensive effort, it looked like more of a team effort. It wasn't just Vincent, as we see sometimes and whatnot, to make Bodie Williams, who may be one of the best players in the state, maybe the best player in the state, to hold him to 5 total points, and all in the first half. What's that say about the team effort? Because it looked like every single time someone else was on it.
Yeah, they did a good job. Bodie's a great player. He fills up the stat sheet. I mean, if you just look at his stat sheet, I mean, it's points, it's rebounds, it's assists, it's steals. It's everything that you ask a kid to do, and he's a good player. He'll be a force next year again too. And so to hold him to 5 was huge for us. The Law Framboy kid is playing extremely well. He's a tough matchup for us as well. And so it was kind of our goal, being able to contest any of Bodie's shots and then try to keep 2 off the boards and from having easy baskets, which is easier said than done.
Well, and this sets up a game that really needs no hype and definitely probably doesn't need any motivation from the players. There seems to be some grudges there. And it'll be a rubber match with Star Valley and finally a game with them that's not on their home court.
Right, yeah, it's nice to play them at a neutral court finally. And, they're a great team. They're kind of like us. Had bigger aspirations this weekend, and that's the beauty of March Madness when you're the team that – is the one making the upset. It's the best of anything. But when you're the team that gets upset, it's just heartbreaking. But that's why you play the game. So excited to play those guys. It'll be a fun one. We've been able to beat them on this court last year and the last couple of years. Down the stretch. And so I know that especially after the regional final and some of the competitions we've had, it's probably pretty fitting, I guess.
Well, and I like your chances today and tomorrow. Obviously, one of the things with chances is not a tall team, very aggressive, very much taking the trash points when they're available. And that second half was not offensive by any means. It was almost offensive, and that kind of played into y'all's strength where y'all didn't get frustrated. You could tell they were frustrated.
Well, and I felt like they had a chance. They were up, 7 there, and it kind of felt like this is the point where either gets away from us or we make a comeback. So very pleased with the boys that they just kind of held their cool and kept playing hard.
Well, congratulations to you. We want to thank Coach Sheets, and we'll be right back with our player of the game here on KTAK.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
All right, welcome back to KTAK's in the Click It or Ticket postgame show. We are joined by our Gatorade Player of the Game. We're going to mix it up a little bit, go with the Gatorade Player of the Game first here. And it's Derek DeVries. And, even in a loss last night, these past 2 nights have been very good for you. I know you'd much rather have had the win last night, but tell me what kind of all of a sudden clicked when you got down here to Casper.
No, yeah. Coach Cheese has prepared us pretty well this week, getting our legs a lot of rest.
And I knew coming into state, their big game is going to be competitive. So I think the thing for me was I had to get ready mentally first before my physical attributes.
And what can you say about the fact that Coach Sheets and the team able to get past, obviously, the mental anguish that comes from getting upset and come out here and play such a game? And maybe more importantly, as a team, this time not really just one or two guys defending. As a team, you took one of the best scorers in the state, best rebounders in the state, #1 in assists, #1 in steals, and made Bodie Williams completely a non-factor.
No, yeah, that was a big focus, and I like to say we have the best defender in the state with Jason Vincent. He's a dog on defense.
I don't disagree.
So to put him on Bodie was a good matchup for them and for us.
Well, and the weird part to me, like I was telling Coach Sheets, it was like every other time. Vincent had him for a while, then Nathan had him, then Cade had him, and y'all just completely took him out of the game. And you knew he was going to get the ball down the stretch to try and get it back. But my wife is fond of always saying, and she actually sent me a text when you missed one of yours earlier, going, you got to hit your free throws. Tell us about, as a team, absolutely clutching the fourth quarter, hitting free throws. Hit all 10 of your fourth quarter free throws under 2 minutes to go. What's going through your head when you go up there and you only see blue and black on the line and you're by yourself?
You just got to clear everything out and focus on the rim, focus on the other 4 on the court with you who are picking you up, saying, yeah, if you miss it, oh well. If it goes in, great, You just got to clear your head and go up there and know you're going to make it.
Well, he is our Gatorade player of the game. He finished with, you finished with 17 tonight, 19 last night. And we'll be right back. But one last question for you. I'm taking it that the game tomorrow now needs no hype, nothing to motivate you guys as we go into what has kind of become, over the past 2 visits down there, kind of a bitter rival.
No, yeah, we're super excited to see Star Valley again, especially in a championship-type game. We have, you hit it right on, we have a new rival, and it's fun because they're a lot bigger than us, so for us to go out and compete with us is really huge for us.
Well, and this time they won't have the home cooking. They won't have the home court. It's on a neutral site. It's tomorrow at noon. We want to thank Derek for joining us. We'll be right back on the Click It or Ticket postgame show here on KTAK.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Central Wyoming College now offers Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Education and Organizational Management and Leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees.
And welcome back here to KTAK. Again, we were just joined by Coach Sheets and Derek DeVries, who is our Gatorade player of the game. That's going to lead us right into our Papa Murphy's player of the game. He's not going to be joining us. They got to go get some food and whatnot. Our Papa Murphy's player of the game is actually going to be Jason Vincent. Jason he fouled out, but boy, he was relied on the most, although it was a team effort to shut down Bodie Williams. Bodie Williams, let me give you the stat line that Jason and the Riverton Wolverines held one of the best players in the state to. 2 of 12 from the field, 1 of 8 from 3, 0 of 1 from the free throw line. Scored 5 points, and he leads the team in points, averaging 18, held him 13 under his average. He leads the team in rebounds, only had 7, 3 under his average. He had 1 assist, 1 under his average. He turned the ball over 4 times, had 1 steal. He only scored potentially best player in this tournament as far as single individual goes. He only scored in the first half, had 2 in the first quarter, 3 in the second quarter, and then was held scoreless. For the stats on the game here, Caden Lafren-Boyce finishes with 21. And we're doing Thunder Basin here. Josh Clausen finishes with 8. 6 points for Caleb Howell, 5 for Bodie Williams, 1 for Riley Schilling. Oh, and Colton Vetter had 2. For Riverton, Derek DeVries finishes with 17. Parker Paxson finishes with 13. With 6 was Jason Vincent. And very critical, as the team wasn't shooting overly well, he got all 6 of his in the first quarter, and it was really important to see him get those. Kept him in it a little bit there. Finishing with 5 was Cade Gabrielson and Nathan Hutchison. And then finishing with 2 was Drevin Monroe. From the field, it was just tightly contested, because from the field overall, Thunder Basin was 41% from the field to Riverton's 37.2. Neither team shot free three-pointers well. Thunder Basin going 4 of 18 or 22.2%. Riverton going 2 of 15 or 13.3%. But the difference really was from the line. That Thunder Basin, not good, 50% from the line. Riverton finishes at 74% from the line. So that's going to do it here for us for KTAK and the Click It or Ticket postgame show. What this means today is tomorrow we will see we will see Star Valley, a rival game. We have split the season series, unfortunately both there because one of them was the region final. So it'll be Braves versus Wolverines here on KTAK tomorrow at noon. Look for a pregame show at 11:45. We'll see you next time here on KTAK.
When you purchase your car, do you know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
Snyder Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
Some winter we're having. 1 minute sunshine, the next 30 below. Then ice dams, broken pipes, and indoor flooding. You got water where you don't want it? Blowdorn Lumber has your back with sump pumps, discharge hoses, and big fans to dry it all out. After you shut the water off, get dried out with help from the crew at Blowdorn Lumber in Riverton. They have what you need to get your life back to normal. And that's a good thing, because we have a lot of winter left to go. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Why should you choose Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care? In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth appointment, call 332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth, they're putting your health first every time. From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.